Hey friends, welcome back. I am actually headed out this afternoon by myself to go grocery shopping, which just seems so nice to do today, just by myself. So we're gonna go grocery shopping. I thought I'd just bring y'all along for afternoon, evening, while we're gonna go to Aldi, hopefully do a little shop with me, get some stuff for the week, and yeah, let's go do that. If you saw, probably, I guess my last video, we were supposed to start school last week. I think the video was like the day I said we were going to start the next day. We did not start last week, which is honestly a couple different reasons why, but that's the beauty of homeschooling is we didn't have to start last week. We can totally start this week, or we can start in 2 weeks or a month from now. It really doesn't matter. But we're starting tomorrow, so I really wanted to get us set up for the week with meals I can cook. It's going to be a busy week getting started or getting back into the swing of school. I originally was just going to do like a couple days for a couple weeks, like start slowly. But I think we're just going to fully go into it since we're starting a little bit later than I wanted to. So we're going to start our school year tomorrow, and we're going to get everything restocked and everything for breakfast, lunch, and dinners for the week. So come along for that. But first of all, I'm going to go grab a coffee because it is like 3 o'clock and I really want an afternoon coffee, so let's go do that. I've been getting something new at my local coffee shop and it is so good. Anytime I do an afternoon coffee out, I always do it decaf. I've shared that before, especially while breastfeeding for sure. And if I drink too much caffeine in the evening, like I don't feel like I sleep as good, all that caffeine. But I've been getting like a iced latte. I get it like with skim milk, I get it decaf, brown sugar, and vanilla with their cold foam, which is the best cold foam ever. It is so good. Like, I'm obsessed with this coffee and I've been getting it way too much lately, especially in the afternoons. I hadn't been really coming out in the mornings a lot, but an afternoon coffee, oh my goodness, it's so good. It's been my favorite. So grabbing one now before we head to Aldi. Aldi is so crowded today. So TBD if I'm gonna be able to do a little like shop with me, because shared before, I get very nervous filming out in public. I've been spending the past hour or so at home. I was trying to get Camden in for a nap before I came, but trying to figure out a meal plan for the week, and I kept it very simple because I don't know why, but I'm struggling with meal plans lately. I was like even like trying to find time, like trying to go back and watch some of my videos, like to just find meal ideas, but we're keeping it so simple with meals. Aldi was so crowded today, so I didn't get to film much in there, but I was able to share some of like the fall like food things that I saw, like pumpkin spice, which I don't like stuff like that, but thought I'd share that either way. But we're gonna head home. I gotta go to one more grocery store actually. I spent $130 at Aldi, so not bad. I did not get my ground beef. I needed like 3 packs of ground beef, 2 or 3, I'll have to look back. And they were out of the ground beef that I usually buy from there. So I'm either going to, hopefully this next grocery store will have it, or I'll get it another day this week. So let's go to one more grocery store and then head home and put all this up. Okay, before I head home, I want to show a few things that I got in this other grocery store because I'm going to try to hide them. So tomorrow's our first day of school, like I said, and so I want to do like a fun breakfast for the kids, like things that I don't necessarily get every day for them. So something fun for breakfast. So our Ingles has fresh baked donuts that they bake every morning. So I grabbed the donuts that I think the kids would want. So I grabbed 4 of those. And then the other thing that I didn't want to bring in right now, so I can kind of, I don't know, make it kind of fun, is I got 4 cereals that I don't typically buy. They're like, I just don't typically buy these cereals. So I got 4 cereals that I think they would like to make it fun because they haven't Hadn't bought these kind of cereals in a long time. I got 2 Fruity Pebbles, an Apple Jacks, and a regular Fruit Loops. Mainly because I like to buy like dye-free cereals, a lot of dye-free things. And then the other thing I got, which I'm gonna have to bring it in, is I got little individual orange juices, which I thought that would be fun as well. Show y'all these little individual orange juices for each of the kids. So those are the fun things. And then also, have y'all ever had these? Oh my goodness, they are so good. Drizzlicious. The cinnamon swirl ones are my favorite. We've tried the cinnamon, we've tried the birthday cake, and the Oreo, or I think it's Oreo, something like that, or cookies and cream. These are delicious, my absolute favorite. Okay, before I head in my house, I want to give a big thanks to Element for sponsoring today's video. Element is the electrolytes I drink every single morning. I've already drank my electrolytes this morning, but I wanted to share it before I get into my chaotic household, and it's really loud. So these are the electrolytes I drink every single day. Do not go a day without them. If I do go a day without them, I can notice a difference in how I feel, my energy level. Sometimes I get a headache if I don't drink them, and they're just so good. And honestly, like, I crave them every day because I love the taste of these electrolytes. They have a science-backed ratio of potassium, sodium, and magnesium. They have all the good stuff in them and none of the bad stuff in them. They help with things like fatigue, headaches, sleeplessness. They're good for anybody. They're not just good for like athletes or someone who works out really hard every day. They're good for the average mom like myself. But I also have noticed, if you saw my last video, I've done like a morning routine. I have, over the past few weeks, I have incorporated more workouts into my routine. I get up every morning and work out, which has made just such a big difference in my life doing that. And I have really enjoyed doing that, getting up and doing that before my kids. But every morning, before I head out to my garage to work out, I make an electrolyte drink. So just pour it in about 30 or 40 ounces of water is what I prefer. This is a 30-ounce cup, and it's just the best flavor. And every single morning I drink it. And I love it so much that I can, by the time I'm done working out, my first water is gone every day because that's how much I love the taste of it. So if y'all have not tried Element yet, it's so good. I love the grapefruit, the citrus. If they still have lemonade, it was a limited flavor, but it's so yummy. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any flavors. I've tried pretty much all of them. If you want to try Element, or if you just need to stock up, you can still use my link or my code. You can go to drinkelement.com/homewithhailey. Everything will be in the description, but you're going to get an 8 free sample pack of their most popular flavors, to each of their most popular flavors. So I'll have everything linked below. All right, we're home. I'm going to share our haul. Also, if y'all saw my last video, we didn't have a living room rug. We trashed our other one, went to Sam's Club to get one, brought it home, and did not like it. I did not like it. So returned it to Sam's Club, and then was on the hunt for several days for a new one that I wanted. And I saw this one on Amazon, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a very dark, I think it's like technically black on Amazon, but it's a very dark navy to me. I think it's more so navy, but it's so pretty. Let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, so it's so pretty. All right, so everything we got on the grocery order. I got 2 things of bread, one from Aldi and one from Ingles, which is my local grocery store that I go to, either that or Food Line. But this is my favorite bread. I grabbed this, and then I also got some from Aldi just because we go through bread a lot. But Eggo mini waffles, and then these are my favorite ice cream bars. I have one of these every single night. I switch off between like the flavors, but that's what I've been loving lately. And then I also got 2 of these potato hash browns. I've been eating this for my breakfast in the mornings, and then I got one for our breakfast for dinner one night, which we're gonna have that one night this week. Shared, I got those for the kids. And then I also needed some milk for coffee. I have one of these in the fridge, but I needed another one. I've already ate like half of these because these don't last they last no time in my house. I think that's all I got from there. Now from Aldi, like I said, I got a lot of stuff, but I feel like we saved some money this week because we still have several things left over from last week. Pizza bagels, these are really easy as the kids are doing school to throw in for lunches. Bacon for breakfast for dinner. The kids really like these. So I got a pineapple and a strawberry bar. 2 turkey pepperonis, my favorite snack. Got another lunch idea is grilled cheeses. So this is usually what I use for grilled cheeses. And we also needed some more string cheese. We got some cucumbers, 2 things of eggs because me and one of them's for breakfast, for dinner, or several of one of them. And then me and Ren love eggs for breakfast in the morning. So 2 things of eggs. We also needed some more quart storage bags. So I grabbed another one of those. My kids really love peaches and these were on sale, so I grabbed some peaches. I got this for my meal prep for the week. I'm trying to, I'll probably talk about it later. I'm gonna meal prep tomorrow, but I got little potatoes and then I got some oranges as well. I don't love like the cutie little mandarin oranges from Aldi. Like those just are never that like good to us. They don't peel good and they are usually just not the best flavor. So I just got regular oranges to cut up. I got a pack of cheesy tortellini. I thought this was another lunch idea for the kids. And then my kids always love this, the pizza cookies. These are delicious. So we got those for like after dinner one night. More turkey for sandwiches, which is pretty much what I eat every single day is a turkey tomato sandwich. I love that. Toast some bread is my favorite. Parmesan cheese, because we're gonna do spaghetti one night. I also did not find the ground beef at my grocery store. They were out of what I needed as well. So we'll get that another day. More marinara, like spaghetti sauce. I think we have spaghetti noodles and spaghetti sauce, but I grabbed one more of these so that way it can go with the tortellini. 2 things of chicken. One's for my meal prep and then one is for maybe for a dinner this week. I was thinking maybe like grilled chicken or something like that. Risotto, 4 cheese risotto. This just looked delicious to me. So I thought I would try that as a side this week and see what my kids think about it. They had a few different flavors of this. So if y'all tried that, let me know. Hazelnut spread, I got that for a breakfast sometime this week before school. Also needed more paprika, which probably like my favorite seasoning. I love paprika, especially on potatoes. Okay, these were also on sale, just a fun little treat. I got these mint fudge cookies as well as the striped fudge ones. Also, the kids are back there playing with Ethan, so if you hear loud noises, that's them. Crackers, we went to Sam's Club sometime last week, I think. And we got like cheeses, like Babybel cheese. We got Laughing Cow cheese because my kids love both of those and we go through those a lot. So I grabbed those to go with it. Beef broth for Salisbury steak. We're gonna do Salisbury steak, crockpot Salisbury steak one day this week as well. Fruit bars, applesauce. Okay, and then some more produce. A couple things of strawberries. A lot of those strawberries did not look the best. So I didn't want to get a bunch of them. Usually I'll get like 3 or 4 of those, but they just didn't look the best. I was afraid they wouldn't last. So also got some blueberries. These looked really good. So I got a couple things of blueberries. Mushrooms for the Salisbury steak, and then Camden has been eating. We've been doing some baby led weaning. He really likes avocados. Nobody else in the house likes avocados, but I love introducing avocados to my babies, and he really likes them. So got a couple avocados as well for the week. Wish I liked avocado, like avocado toast, guacamole. I've tried it, but I just can't. All right, more cereal, almost done. I got several snacky things. So veggie straws, kettle cooked chips, got a couple of those. Pretzels to go with our cheeses or just a snack. White cheddar popcorn. And I think lastly, bananas and more bread from Aldi. So that's our groceries. I'm gonna get this fridge cleaned out a little bit more and restock everything. Also, before I do that, I think the other meal, so we're gonna do breakfast, we're gonna do tacos. I've got everything for tacos that I didn't get to last week. Spaghetti, Salisbury steak, and I think some kind of chicken, like grilled chicken or something like that. I think that's the meals I have for the week. today. I got my fridge restocked. I don't know how it looks today. We've been having breakfast and snacks this morning. Today's our first day of school, and so got a fridge restock, which feels really nice to do on our first day of school. So I'm actually going to start some meal prep. Get myself meal prepped, get everything meal prepped that I need for the week. A lunch for me, because I think it'll just make it so much easier as we are doing school and I need to throw it in the microwave or the air fryer to heat it up or whatever. I'm gonna do a really simple sheet pan lunch, just one to keep it super simple, which is something I actually do a lot when I meal prep, is something like this. So we're gonna get started with some chicken and some veggies on a sheet pan. We are having a really good first day of school. It's went really smoothly so far. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I shared a really cute reel of our morning this morning. I set up a little something for the kids, some treats and things. Like I shared yesterday, I got those treats and things. And it just has went really smoothly so far. The kids are doing so well. It is about 11:15. We didn't get started till about 9:30 because we were having computer issues with our lessons. I had to call the Becca website, and we got it figured out though. It was kind of, I think it was on our end, not their end, but we got it figured out. We got started at about 9:30 and they're doing so good. So for weeks now, every single day for lunch, I've had a turkey sandwich. And I want something with a little bit more protein in it. So I wanted to get something different and meal prep this week. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got 2 chicken breasts. I'm gonna cut these, slice them in half. What is the matter? Hey. Hi. Can I get this started and we'll go take a nap? See how even. Oh yeah, that is perfect. I got it perfectly even. Not quite, but we're gonna make it work. I actually think I'm gonna do this separately because I don't think I'm gonna have enough room. So I'm gonna cut up my potatoes on a separate sheet pan, separate one of these. Okay, our chicken, we're gonna season with paprika, lemon pepper, and garlic. Spray my potatoes and then season those. We're also gonna do paprika on the potatoes, as well as garlic powder on the potatoes. Garlic powder on here. Lemon pepper on the potatoes. Hold on, just take a bit. Flip these over and season the other side of the chicken.
Did you know that you can,
Okay, green, I've got those seasoned. And then the green beans, I'm going to, I just got this olive oil spray. Give these a little shake. We're going to do some garlic powder and salt and pepper on these. And I'm going to make Parmesan green beans today because it's my favorite. And I'm going to cover these. I'm going to get these started first. These take a little bit longer. They're going to take probably like 45 minutes. That's probably going to take like 30. Okay, this took about 45 minutes, 30-ish minutes or so. So the last thing I do with my green beans, once they're good and done, I just put a little bit of this Parmesan cheese in there. Give it a good sprinkle. And then we just toss them around. And they are so yummy. I know I've shared this so many times, but if you don't love green beans, this kind of green beans like this is so good. This is like probably my all-time favorite meal prep. It's so easy. It's so simple. Literally just throw in things together, throw in some seasonings on things, and it is so good. Like, I prefer this meal prep probably over almost any other meal prep I've done. It's just simple. I look forward to it every day for lunch, and yeah, just the simplicity of it is just really nice for busy days. But I hope you guys enjoy coming along for my day, and I'll see you guys soon for another video.